Hi Greg, how are you? So thank you for giving me this time. In this meeting, I want to discuss about cultural competence and how it is applicable in our company's box of Hope Worldwide. So finally, firstly, you can ask yourself, what is cultural competence? What about it? So it is the presence of values, behavior, norms, beliefs within the society in order to understand other people's culture and avoid ethnocentrism that can be raised up. So cultural competence is important because it provides knowledge about many cultures, behaviors, attitude, policies, and structures which help people to avoid prejudice related to other people's culture. So by adapting this cultural competence in Sparks of Hope, we will have the the mindset of the relationship, cross-cultural relationship. This cross-cultural relationship is the relationship which is among people with different cultural background, but like where people live in all cultures, in all situations with different cultures, but in a good way by respecting the diversity and adapting themselves. Uh, this cross-cultural relationship is important because it provides values, attitude, behaviors that are favorable to all cultures. It trains people to respect the diversity, conduct, conduct self-assessment, manage the dynamic of differences, acquire and institutionalize cultural knowledge, and adopt the diversity and cultural context of different communities that they can live in. So all this will help us to work well with Society of New Americans, because we know that New Americans has goal of helping new immigrants and the resettled refugees to adapt themselves, like their life in the United States of America, and it will help us to help, we, as you can understand, it deals with people with different cultural background. So we will be working like serving people who have different cultural background, and having cultural competence like in mind, and this cross-cultural relationship will help us to effectively serve beneficiaries of Society of New Americans. So thank you for your time and your kind attention.